Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I don't know how it's going to look. It's going to take a lot of black, and the black toner is ready to go when it runs out. Okay, flash the badges. I don't know how this one's going to look. It's going to be a challenge. It's really quite small, what we're trying to produce, what we're trying to enlarge. So it's going to be a fairly small piece. What is it? It is NAB. It's a cap. It's some kind of a bottle, not bottle, pen lid, pen cap, part of a pen. I think it's just a click. The click part of a pen, NAB, which is supposed to be more than just money, but it's not. It's more than money. It's all about money. It's all about cheap and about saying that. All about, but it is all about money. It's a bank, and it's all about money. They like to say that. It's all these slogans, these advertising slogans really shit me, because they try to make. Whatever, I just get so annoyed at these. It says NAB, more than money. Well, it's not more than money, it's money. It's all about money, you fucktards. I know your corporate slogans are shit. Fuck you. NAB. I have no respect for the fucking money fucking status quo of things. It's all about money. That's all it is. It's all about fucking money. It's all about money. That's all it is. NAB, all about money. All about money. But they say it's not. I'm going to lighten it off a bit. I'm going to just do that again. I'm going to move it across a bit more. But it's all about money. I don't believe the lies of these corporations, because they're fucking liars. Corporate greed. All these buzzwords and slogans that they use. The photocopier industry especially is in my fucking sights. I have no respect for any of this shit. I don't. It's all about money. Everything's about money these days, and I'm really over it. I really hate it with a passion. I do, folks. I really do. I have no respect for the status quo. I have nothing. I don't care. I don't care about the status quo. I don't care what they think of me. They can go fuck themselves if they want to be bloody pigs that care about money and nothing else. I have no respect. I have no respect, folks. Incidentally, that's going in the bin. I found it on the ground. But the NAB is all about money. That's just the bottom line. As in the bottom line, as in the money, is what they care about. I have no respect. I haven't got any respect. I really have no. Wondering where the centre of the job's going to be. But it's all about money. It is, folks, make no mistake. Behind the slogans, behind the advertising, it's all shit. It's all fucking shit. I hate advertising. I hate the way ads are made in such a manner to be creative expressions of the love of money. The evilness of the love of money. People jumping up and down and doing a dance and doing a song. All about the love of money. All about the celebration of this evilness called the love of money. They can go fuck themselves, the whole fucking lot of them, including the NAB. I don't have any fucking care about what they think. I couldn't give a fuck what they think of me. I just don't care. I'm wondering if I could do this better. But I really don't care what they think of me with their love of money. Wondering if we're... No, I don't want that. I don't know what we're doing. We're going back here. We're not going to do it like that. And we're just going to maybe enlarge that and make it a movement piece. Just going to maybe push it up to, again, 400. But I really don't care about the way the world is run by these rich people that have these... And this is the stupidity of this company, Konica Minolta. It shows in their workmanship. It's shit. It's shit. The photocopier industry is full of shit. And I have no respect for it or the status quo. It can go fuck itself. I don't care what they think of me. I don't care, folks. They can go fuck themselves. Shoei Yamana, the head honcho of Konica Minolta, ought to be fucking ashamed of himself for creating this fucking, not for authorising this mess, this evil system that he made. He's a dick. I have no respect for him or his type. He loves money and that's fucking all. He doesn't care. And I've got no fucking power over him to have him removed and replaced with someone else who knows what they're doing and what they're talking about and to make the world a better place. One day I'll be designing photocopiers and they're going to look nothing like this shit. Nothing. Nothing. They're going to be made mostly out of metals and recycled materials. It's going to be a beautiful design. Do wonder, maybe I should push it across a bit. But basically I'm over this money fuckery that we have in this world, where people who love money rule everything. They rule everything. And they don't care about anything else but themselves and their fucking dumbass money. They don't care about anything else. They just care about themselves and their fucking money. They can go take their money and shove it up their fucking assholes. I have no respect. One day I will make it. I will make it big, and I will make the photocopy industry good for the planet as well as the human race, to make the photocopying experience an unforgettable and pleasant experience. Yeah, I think we got it up too high. But basically we've got to make a difference, and we've got to make the products good for the planet and good for the people. We don't want bullshit. We don't want advertising slogans all over the place, and full of emptiness and stupidity. Fucking hate slogans. I do fucking hate slogans. They are just empty bullshit. Anyone wants to use a slogan, fuck you. I'm not interested. Fucking ruin your lives, you fucking cunts. If I could, folks, I would. I would ruin the lives of this man, Shoei Yamana. I would make his company, Konica Minolta, fall apart. Bring it into tatters. Tatters, folks. That's what I want to do, folks, is to destroy today's corporations financially. Financially, folks, I want to destroy. I am ready and I want. That's what we're going to use. But basically, I'm so sick to fuck of the industries that we have today. The fucking dumbass people we have in power. People who don't care except about themselves and their fucking money. They can go fuck their money. They can go fuck it to hell. They belong in a fucking miserable place. These rich people, these fucking idiots, like Shoei Yamana. Go stick a toner cartridge up his fucking ass. He deserves it. He'll probably enjoy it. So we're just going to take this and we're going to make this into something hopefully interesting. But I really hate the way there's all this advertising, slogans everywhere, and no fucking action. Let's see how we go. Yeah, that looks interesting. Not quite what I'm after. I wanted more of the star. I just hate the way the industries are full of fucking shit. Full of bull. Full of crap. They don't care about anything else but themselves and their dumbass revenue. They're just revenue pullers, folks. And they don't care what... Well, he'll show you, Mana wouldn't give a fuck about what I thought. He just loves his money. He can go fuck himself. I have no respect for that bitch, that fucktard. Anyway, that looks a lot more interesting. Wondering if maybe that's going to be the centre of the job. But I really just don't have any sense of reverence towards the industry that I once loved. I once loved the photocopier industry. I once had an interest in it. I thought it was a really nice industry. I thought the products were cool, you know, like I aspired to own a photocopier when I was young. But now it's like I've got one now and I don't see how this shit that they've made is any good. And I see it now with a newness. I have a new attitude that has been brewing over the past... It's been a while. I think this needs to be bigger. So basically, I don't see the goodness in the industry anymore. I've changed my attitude. I've had to change. I've been disillusioned. It's like all of a sudden the blinkers have come off and I can see out the sides of my eyes as well as just, oh, whatever. That's probably not the right way of putting it, but I just changed my attitude towards how the industry is, and I just don't see anything good in it anymore. I don't see... now we've got toner is... Now that's going to... Hopefully that won't translate into toner out yet. I don't know what we're doing with this. I think this is not a good one. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to the way it was. This is not what we want. We're going to do something different. But the photocopier industry is really full of shit, and I really have no respect for its status quo. Now we're going to make this into something more interesting. We're going to move it back and forth. But I really have any actual respect anymore for an industry that is just all about money, like this bank. Yeah, that looks brilliant. I do think we could use that. Hopefully the stars will look good enough. But it's all about money, and it's really, the NAB is indeed, well, in banking I guess it's mostly what they deal with is money. But I don't know where there's a solution to that, whether there's any way a bank can be passionate about people. You need people-focused people, I think, to make a bank a better experience. Someone who can keep in control of the love of money and just love the people that the bank serves. So someone who cares about human relationships, who cares about financial fitness, that people, yeah, that looks really quite interesting. But an entity that cares more about people instead of purely a revenue machine. Yeah, that looks interesting. I wonder which one we're going to use. I wonder... We're going to run out of toner soon, folks. Black toner. This is going to be a rather prolongated demo, folks. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. Again, I'm not happy with how it looks. The love of money, folks, make no mistake, is the root of all evil. Money is an important part of society, folks. I want to get that straight. I'm not interested in abolishing finances, or should I say a currency. Currency is an important, integral part of humanity. We need money, folks. We need fucking money. We do, we need it. Money is necessary. It's not evil in itself, so just don't get me wrong thinking that I'm against fucking currency per se. This is going to be a real long demo, folks. But basically, money has to be used correctly. It has to help people who are in strife in any way, sick people, poor people, people with disabilities, people with injuries, people who are sick. You know, it has to be utilised properly. Money has to be put to use. Too many fucking rich people keep their money sitting in the bank, doing nothing, and they're not doing anything to help others. And they just look at the money and say, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. You know, it's my money. And really, I have no respect for that, folks. I really have no acceptance of that kind of behaviour towards money. The attitude's got to change. You've got to make money serve mankind, not serve the vested interests of rich people and so on. And this demo is getting long. I'm trying my best to make this a good piece of work. Maybe this one will work. I don't like that void, but I think we can make this into something. But I really have a hatred for the way people just have this bad attitude towards money or currency. It is a necessary thing. I'm not saying it isn't. If we didn't have money, our world would be a mess. We need money. But fuck, we've got to use money correctly. We've got to use it as a tool of help, of kindness. We've got to be kind with our less fortunate people. You can't just sit on this pile of money and have it accumulate in the bank while poor people go hungry, people get sick and can't get medicine. We need to fucking change the game, folks. The game has to change. Rich people have got to become more generous. I'm a person who's interested in becoming rich. I want to say so, but I'm not interested in doing it for my own purpose. Yes, I will benefit from it, folks. Don't get me wrong. Sorry if I might have contradicted myself by saying I won't benefit. I will benefit from it, folks, but I want to give most of my money away instead of just keeping it to myself. I want to make a difference. And I'm estimating that I want to give away 95% of what I earn. And I'm 95%, but I do think that there will be at least a lot of money left over after I've given the main cut to philanthropic purposes. I'll still have a lot of money for myself, so yes, I will benefit. But I'm not interested in being greedy and self-centered about it. I want to make the money work. I want to put the money to work. That's the bottom line. And yes, there's going to be so much money around. I do estimate I'm probably, if I can get a hold of the photocopier industry, I do want to become a multi-billionaire so that I'm able to make a difference. I think I've got to pull it up. I don't know whether I remembered to set the mirror image. Yes, I did. Silly doof. Here we go. But yeah, you got to make a difference, folks. Don't let the money sit in the bank doing nothing. You've got to make it work. You've got to make it work hard for others, not just yourselves. Otherwise, the money is just being wasted. What's the point if it just sits in the bank and does nothing? It's got to work. And yeah, moving on to the issue of having enough money to make you happy, it's okay to be rich. You know, the actual amount that is stated, that is the minimum amount of money that, or the maximum you have to give, and not the maximum, the minimum is 10%. So if you give 10% of your earnings instead of keeping it to yourself, it's good. I've decided to raise the bar for myself to 95% because I feel that is what I believe is the right thing for me to do personally. But 10% is enough. You don't have to send yourself broke. You just have to think for others. But anyway, that's come up looking a treat. I think now we can call this prolongated demo quits.